是阿晚，今天是2025年11月4号。那这是一篇新闻分析，美国真的会恢复核爆炸实验吗？特朗普和官员是各执一词。那这篇文章讨论了美国是否会真的恢复中断33年的一个核爆炸实验，然后以及围绕这一问题，在特朗普总统及其政府官员之间的出现的一些公开的分歧。那特朗普是在接受CBS 60分钟采访时，就是说声称已下令恢复美国的核爆炸实验，理由是俄罗斯、中国等国家正在秘密进行地下核实验，美国不能不试验。但这一说法立刻被多方质疑，包括他自己任命的美国战略司令部司令、负责核武器发射的最高军官和能源部长。那来自能源部长的一个反驳，就是能源部长克里斯赖特，随后是在福克斯的一个新闻上公开表示，美国没有计划进行新的核爆炸试验，只会进行非核爆炸与非临界试验及不产生核反应的一个安全试验。那这意味着美国仍遵守全面禁止核试验条例的精神，不会恢复真的一个核爆炸。那争议的核心就是说，美国的说法就是，俄罗斯、中国、朝鲜等国家在地下深处秘密实验，美国必须跟进以维持威慑力。专家与军方的立场，并无证据显示中俄进行了真正的核爆炸。美国情报界内部确实有争论，但尚无确凿证据。数据是支持特朗普的说法。特朗普是在他的一个会晤，就是他在与习近平会晤前，在他的一个真理社交上发文说已命令恢复实验，甚至错误的称国防部负责核实验，实际上应该是能源部来负责的。所以说这一点是连他的幕僚都感到震惊。那么来讲一下背景，就是说，美国是自1992年起是没有再进行过那个核爆炸实验，因为冷战后主要的核国家是普遍都遵守说 CTBT 全面禁止核实验条例，所以说尽管该条例它也从未失效过，所以说过去25年来唯一进行过核爆炸试验的国家是朝鲜，在2017年进行的。所以说当前美国正处于核武器现代化的一个更新阶段，包括替换老旧核弹头与陆基导弹系统，这个过程延误且就是花费巨大，这使得外界担忧特朗普可能以验证新系统为由，重新进行核爆炸试验，从而打破国际禁忌，引发核竞赛。那专家学者的一个观点就是说，比如说哈佛教授马修邦恩指出，总统与高级官员在核武器上各说各话是极为危险的。那因为这涉及国家最具破坏性的力量。军控专家就是约翰提尼尔就是警告称，一旦美国恢复试验，将给其他核国家提供借口重启核爆炸，从此打开潘多拉的盒子。所以说，我有点口头禅。好吧，我们一起跟着我来了解一下英文原文。如果你还没有关注我，请关注我。Trump doubles down on nuclear tests, his energy secretary differs. President Trump has often relied on vagueness, demonstrating a deep unwillingness to be pinned down on specifics and follow massive leeway in future actions. But one area where precision matters a lot is when presidents talk about their plans for American nuclear weapons. And this weekend, the president and his energy secretary, who oversee the development and maintenance of the nuclear stockpile, contradicted each other on the critical question of whether the United States is about to break the 60-decade taboo on explosive testing of nuclear weapons. In short, Mr. Trump has doubled down on the concept that he has ordered a resumption of explosive nuclear testing, which the United States has refrained from for 33 years to match what he contends was secret nuclear underground donations presumably by Russia, China, and other nuclear-armed states. But that claim has been rejected by many nuclear experts, and Mr. Trump often nominated to lead the U.S. Strategic Command, which is responsible for America's ground-based, undersea, and bomb-launched nuclear weapons. They test we understand where people don't know exactly what's happening with the test, Mr. Trump said in an interview that was recorded on Friday with CBS 60 Minutes. You feel a little bit of a vibration. They test and we don't test, we have to test. Mr. Trump pointed to Russia, China, and North Korea and others as conducting unspecified tests. On Sunday, Chris Wright, Mr. Trump's energy secretary, appeared to contradict Mr. Trump when he indicated the United States has no intention of conducting new explosive tests and would simply continue its regular testing of nuclear components and systems to ensure they are working properly. There will be non-nuclear exploration, Mr. Wright said on the Sunday briefing on Fox News. There are just developing sophisticated systems to that our replacement nuclear weapons are even better than ones they were before. The mixed messages have now amounted to an extraordinary situation in which the president, who is followed everywhere by an ad carrying the nuclear football with the nuclear codes and options, cannot get on the same page with one of his top cabinet officials on how the U.S. government is handling the most destructive weapons in the world. Detonation tests of nuclear warheads were a frequent feature of the Cold War, first in above-ground tests in the 1950s and 60s, and then in underground explosions. But they are no longer commonplace, and all the major superpowers have largely evaded by the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, even though it has never been formally ratified and put into force. The United States has now conducted a nuclear test since 1992, and with a few exceptions, such as India and Pakistan in 1998, others have abided by the test ban too. But Mr. Trump may have been referring to an ongoing, if still classified, argument within the intelligence agency and national deliberations about whether China and Russia have conducted with amount to small tests. But some interpretations such tests have involved self-sustaining nuclear reactions known in the nuclear war as critical tests. The evidence is vague, and experts disagree on the quality of the evidence. Some have argued the United States should match those tests. John Ratcliffe, the CIA director, posted on social media that Mr. Trump was right in his assertions about Russian and Chinese nuclear testing. Mr. Ratcliffe's post referred to a 2020 Wall Street Journal article on suspected Chinese nuclear tests on a small scale, and comments from a 2019 speech from the director of the Defense Intelligence Agency that Russia was probably not adhering to the nuclear testing moratorium, and that Russian testing have created nuclear yield. CIA officials declined to comment on Mr. Ratcliffe's post, but Mr. White's reference to non-nuclear explosion and non-critical explosions appear to rule out the possibility that the United States was planning to conduct similar tests. The only nation that has conducted four explosive nuclear tests in the past quarter century is North Korea, and its latest one was in September 2017. Even before his 60 Minutes interview, Mr. Trump, while on a diplomatic trip to Asia, declared that Truth Social that he had ordered the Department of War, as he calls the Department of Defense, to resume testing. The posting took him to his own as by surprise, officials said. It also included errors. Mr. Trump said the United States possessed the largest nuclear force in the world. Russia had the largest weapons stockpile, and it is the Energy Department, not the Pentagon, that is responsible for nuclear testing. The timing of the social media post was striking, just minutes before his meeting with President Xi Jinping of China. Then on Friday, during the interview with CBS at his Florida residence and club, Mr. Trump indicated again the United States would be donating the nuclear warheads as a part of testing for the first time in decades. Mr. Trump's comments about explosive nuclear testing appear to surprise others in his administration, just a day before he asserted Russia and China were conducting underground nuclear exploration. Mr. Trump nominee to lead the U.S. Strategic Command, Navy Vice Arm, Richard Curran, told Congress neither China nor Russia has conducted a nuclear explosive test. Matthew Bunn, a Harvard professor focusing on nuclear weapons, said it was distressing when the guy with his finger on the button did not appear to be in lockstep with his top federal officials when it came to speaking publicly about nuclear weapons. It makes everyone afraid when the guy in charge of American nuclear weapons doesn't appear to know what he's talking about, Mr. Bunn said. A White House spokeswoman on Monday declined to answer questions about Mr. Trump's claim that China and Russia were conducting underground exploration of the break between his and Mr. Wright's statements. The spokeswoman referred back to Mr. Trump's interview. The debate over testing comes as a critical moment in the renewal of the American arsenal. Since the Obama administration, the government has been struggling with an effort to replace nuclear warheads and its entire ground-based nuclear missile deterrent. When updated weapons, the program have been mired in delays and cost overruns. Not surprisingly, the effort to build new variants of nuclear warheads has prompted arguments over whether full testing must be conducted to assure that the updated system works. Mr. Wright's statements that administration would be able to test the system without conducting full nuclear detonations appear to be part of the debate. It looking like he tried to right the ship and save the president's face at the same time, said John F. Tinnery, the executive director of the Center for Arms Control and Non-Proliferation and a former Democratic congressman representing Massachusetts. The concern now, according to Mr. Tinney, is whether Mr. Trump continues his push to detonate nuclear weapons as part of testing, and whether that provokes other nations to do the same. Why would we want to open a Pandora's box to give other nuclear states the excuse to go testing? Mr. Tierney said. Thanks for your listening and hoping your life fully with happiness and joy, and subscribe me. Thank you. I will say this until I got the 1,000 subscriber. It is a long distance, I know. And thank you for your support me and for your listening.